Hi, I'm Kim Ingram and I'm the conference secretary. We look forward to being together soon at Lake Junaluska for annual conference, and I'm just going to give you some information today to help you be better prepared for our time together. First, the highlights from the agenda. The clergy session will start on Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning and we will run until dinner time. And then on Friday morning, the first official meeting of the laity will be at 8:30 that morning. All of us will join together for opening worship at 11 o'clock on Friday morning. Then our opening business session will be on Friday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon after lunch. And we will end with our closing worship service on Sunday that will begin at 10 o'clock in the morning. You can find the details and all of the annual conference schedule on the Program and Reports book, which is posted online. When you arrive at Lake Junaluska, you will go to the third floor of Terrace in order to register. It opens at 3 o'clock on Wednesday and will close on Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. If you're staying on Lake Junaluska property, you go to the Bethea Center, which is right there in the Welcome Center when you drive in onto the campus, and will register for your housing then. When you register, you'll get a supplement book and you will also get your worship book, and those will be the things that you need in order for annual conference to be a good experience for you. We welcome guests at annual conference, mostly during the worship sessions, because during the business sessions the auditorium will be full, but guests are welcome to watch the proceedings of business either in the Harrell Center on the lower level in room 105 or in the lobbies of the Lambeth and the Terrace. You're invited to be a part of a choir that will sing at opening worship. This will be made up of laity and clergy in the annual conference, and they will rehearse on Thursday, June 20th at 7 o'clock in the Susan Todd room, which is found in the Harrell Center on the upper level. As you may know, this is an election year. Every 4 years we hold elections for jurisdictional and general conference delegates. We will elect 10 laity and 10 clergy to general conference, another 10 laity and 10 clergy to jurisdictional conference, and an additional 3 alternates. You will receive a voting device that looks like this when you check in at registration. It's important that you hold on to this device the whole time that you are there, as we will not collect them again until we are finished with the voting. The clergy will begin their voting during the clergy session, and the laity will begin their voting during the laity session on Friday morning. The laity will have an opportunity to introduce themselves. Those who would like to be considered as delegates to General and Jurisdictional Conference will introduce themselves in the Stewart Auditorium on Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. So we encourage all of the laity to come to that session because there are about 65 candidates who are being considered, and this will be a chance for you to get to know them better. Some other things about the lake that you've come to count on when you come to Lake Junaluska. We encourage you to park remotely. When you arrive, you'll see signs to parking, and there will be shuttles. The same shuttles that we've had for a number of years will take you back and forth to the auditorium. Also, in order to be able to stay at the lake for lunch, we will have a food court on Thursday during the clergy session, and also on Friday and Saturday. We encourage you to bring cash in order to make the transactions go by more quickly, and to plan to stay at the lake and participate in the food court at lunchtime. And also you will find the Cokesbury display and the other ministry displays on the lower level of Harrell Center and outside of the auditorium in order to become more familiar with the ministries in Western North Carolina. You will find the petitions listed in the Program and Reports book and the consent calendar. We encourage you to look over these ahead of time to become familiar with the petitions so that you'll be prepared for the conversation that will happen on the floor. There are some special events that you might want to participate in both before conference and during conference. Prior to conference, there is a cycle to Lake Junaluska, and if you like to ride a bike, then you might want to participate in this opportunity. They will meet in Hickory in advance of annual conference and bike to Lake Junaluska together. As well, we'll have a 5K and a fun run walk for campus ministries that will be held on Friday morning at 7 a.m. And advance registration is encouraged for both of these events. Finally, for laity, there is a special event that will be held on the afternoon of Thursday while the clergy are meeting. The laity will meet at First United Methodist Church, Waynesville, in the sanctuary in order to be a part of a session called Teaching Plants the Seeds for the Future. This is sponsored by the Board of Laity, and it will begin at 3:00 p.m. As many laity as are available at that time are encouraged to participate. Now, you can find all of this information, and more information is being posted on a regular basis on the annual conference website. There you'll find the Program and Reports book, which is the pre-conference publication that gives you all of the reports and all the details about annual conference. You're welcome to print it, but you don't need to, because when you arrive at conference, your supplement will have all of the information that you need for the business that we will do at annual conference. We will be gathering soon at Lake Junaluska, and we look forward to our time together. See you at the lake.